Welcome back, everyone, to another iteration of Table 500, Birthday Edition. 186 attempts were made. 33, or 2, made the cut. We've got a lot to get through today, and as always, we'll be watching and picking the best ones, and then finding a winner at the end. You guys know what Empty Jar is? Empty Jar is a cool little deck from back in the day. It's when you use Jar to make your opponent draw cards, and they can't draw any more cards. Interesting. Yes, I know. It's good. It's crazy. Set Morphing Jar. AD Changer. Flip the Morphing Jar. Discard. Draw 5. Into Dynatherium. Into Wind Up Zen Meister. Setting the Morphing Jar. Book of Tile. Flip the Morphing Jar. Draw. Yo, is that triple Book of Moon? Booking the Morphing Jar. Flipping it back out with Book of Tile. Chaining Book of Moon. Yo, is that double Book of Moon? Into Nemesis Corridor, into more level 4, into Pappy, flipping up the Morphing Jar, discarding 3, drawing 5! Yo, is that Book of Moon number 5? 1 day apiece, into Beauregard Dragon, Magical Excavation to bring back the Book of Moon, setting the Morphing Jar, Book of Tile, flip the Morphing Jar, draw 5, sir, Book of Eclipse, set the Morphing Jar, Card Destruction, Beauregard Dragon effect, flip the Morphing Jar, draw 5, you win. Your opponent cannot draw cards. What are we going to do with Dragunity? Well, we're going to special summon Mistalin, equip Phalanx, Nudo, okay, Rose Dragon. This is pretty standard. We all know this stuff, right? Summoning 2 tokens. Into the Herald. Not Herald, actually. Garden Rose Maiden. Garden Rose Maiden. Summon out into White Rose. Gets Black Garden. Chaos Space for the Baby Dragon. Banish. Return the Baby Dragon you had to send in order to trigger it. Into Dragunity. Romulus. Adding the Lance here. Activate Lance. Into another Phalanx. More than one Phalanx because it is a Dragunity deck. Saryuya. Count how many Saryuyas. Please, I need you to count with me. Count the Saryuyas. Saryuya number 1. Draws. Shuffles hand. Recycle. Alright. Rose Dragons. LP. Pisty. The usual. Probably. Yep, there's Leviathan. Leviathan. Or whatever. Phalanx specials itself. Goes into Saryuya number 2. Double Avarice in hand. Do you see where this is going? Do you see where this is going? Okay. Into, what's this guy called again? Barsha. Equipping a bunch of Dragunities from the graveyard. Pisty, gonna bring back the other Dragunity, Leviathan or whatever. That's going to equip another boy. Special summoning more. These cards are not once per turn, by the way. Yay. Yay. Not once per turn. Saryuya! Number 3. Avarice. Recycle. Ah, that's a Cyberstein and a Charging Cell. I wonder what he's doing. Suspicious. Saryuya! It's another one! Into more Chaos Dragons. Monster Reborn. On your Leviathan. I'm sorry, I'm butchering that name. I should probably just read it. Leviathan. Into Saryuya! World Legacy Guard Dragon. Brings back into more Dragunity plays. Gonna put on quick animations for this one. Into Barsha. Equipping more guys. Special summoning. Oh, first we're gonna recycle. Recycle the Saryuya, of course. Phalanx has come down. And more Dragunity Kite, is that or something? Ravine, discard, send. Into Saryuya! Who would have thought? Surprise, surprise, it's me. Bringing back the Leviathan. I just read the card. I forgot its name. Into the Void. Terraforming. Playing multiple Ravines because actual Dragunity player here. Into Saryuya! Summoning out Cyberstein. Changing the attribute. Charging Cell. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Tributing for 10,000 Dragon. Must be special by tributing monster control whose current attack is 10,000 or more. If this summoned this way, the attack and defense of this card becomes 10,000. Avarice. Summoning. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. For a 10,000 Dragon. Summoning Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Triple 10,000 Dragon. 30,000 Dragon is on the board. 30,000 Dragon. This guy could have FTK'd with the Cyberstein, this Charging Cell. No, this guy is celebrating the 10,000th card of Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a lot of damage on board. What's our opponent do? How is he going to out this board? About $2,000 just got destroyed by some super reprint. $2,000 just got popped by a super reprint. This replay needs a little bit of context. Okay. A few days ago, I tweeted out saying that this is a fun fact, but this is a true story. This is actual true trivia for competitive Yu-Gi-Oh. Boden Temnik is the only person recording competitive Yu-Gi-Oh history to have successfully built the most powerful first turn Burning Abyss field at a tier 2 level event. Beatrice Pass. We're going to go into pre-prep, adding Malakoda and Good and Evil. Upstart draws a BA. Desires, drawing beginning of the end and Allure, not discarding our hand this time. More Allures come down. Into the Void. Tour Guide. Summons Rhino, that's an FTK. Into Cherubini. Luigi. Sending Graph. Special summoning the Seer out of the deck. Luigi sends Carbon Eden Dragon. Going to summon a Vanilla Dragon. Hunter Dragon, actually. Into Dante. Milling Stygian Street Patrol. Malicious. And Minerva, by the way. Sends Archfiend Heiress to get Infernity Archfiend. Is this scripted? Is this scripted? Into Virgil, into Mali, into the Ritual Summon of Malakoda. Beginning of the end, draw 3 cards. Stygian Street Patrol, special summoning Archfiend from the hand. No effect because we've got a hand. Terminus, hard summoning Gay Dante. Summoning Dante into Firewall. Into Unicorn. Spinning the Unicorn. And summoning Beatrice. End phase Tour Guide search. The most powerful board ever made in Burning Abyss. Beatrice pass. Is our opponent going to win here? Summon Vylon Cube. Pass turn. Your cards can't be drawn. He lost. He lost. This deck revolves around Yajiro Invader. Let me read this card to you. It's one of the funkiest card texts in the game. If this is normal or special summoned to a zone that is not the center main monster zone, destroy this. Once per turn, you can move this card to an unused adjacent main monster zone. Each time, exactly one monster is normal or specialed to your opponent's field, move this card to the adjacent main monster zone closer to that opponent's monster, then destroy all cards in the cards column. Let me give you a little demonstration. Let me explain this. See this flashing zone here? Let's say Yajiro Invader is in this middle zone, and then my opponent special summons a monster here in this zone. Yajiro Invader moves one zone closer, so he would go here. And then in the process, destroying all cards in this column. And then if my opponent special summons another monster here, it goes back to this column closer and closer, destroying everything in the column, not once per turn. He's coming. He's coming. Monka W. He's coming. We're going to start off with some Crusadia plays here, probably doing some funky guard drag. Oh, no. Going into Dagda, into Needle Fiber, special summoning Scrap Worm, into Link Cross, triggering the Dagda, setting Moral Tack under the opponent's EMZ there. Summoning one token for the Metal Marcher, bringing back the Scrap Worm. Monster Reborn on Needle Fiber, going into Saryuya. Drawing some Crusadias. Keeping the Scrap Golem in hand, by the way. Smile. He wants the machines. Brings back the Scrap Worm into another Saryuya. Yes. There he is. He's coming. He's coming. Special summon to the middle zone. With Die Dance, choose one opponent's unused main monster zone. If your opponent would normal or special summon to their main monster zone, they must use that chosen zone. He's coming. Move. He's coming. Our opponent begins with activating Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon again, once more. Allure of Darkness. Triggering the Thunder Dragon Roar. Chaining Die Dance. Choosing this zone. That's one zone away from Invader, boys. Chaining Dagda. Setting the Scythe in that zone. Do you see what he's doing? He's coming! Thunder Dragon Dark hits that zone. Yajiro Invader moves to the same zone, popping all cards in the same column, including his own Scythe, triggering the Scythe in his graveyard to special summon Scythe and locking our opponent out of the extra deck for the whole turn. Yajiro Invader, he's coming. He's moving Moral Attack gets popped in the column, hitting the boy there. He's coming! Summons back Roar, and it gets popped by Yajiro Invader. Yajiro Invader Turbo. Very cool. I know you guys are sick and tired of Exodia summon Armageddonite, but I had to show at least one. This is from Fragile. Normal summon Connector. Summon Dolphin. Summon Exodia. Exodia, search Red Layer. Send 9. Special summon Gearfried. Equip Gearfried. Set 4. Send 9, by the way. Amplifier, Cyclone Laser, Ballista of Rampart Smashing, Power of the Guardian, 7 completed, Mirror of Yata. Okay. That's Rivalry, Judgment, Limit, Warlord, and Order. Very good. This deck is called Kamal Crooks. I think he came up with this Ignite Warrior thing. Let's see if he's going to be able to play it. Activate Jackalope, hits the Oja Magic for the 50-50, by the way. Draws some Ojama monsters. Fusion Sage. Hard summoning Ojama King for 3 zones into Nightmare Phoenix. I don't know for the life of me why he made Nightmare Phoenix. Someone explain to me. Standby phase, Necro Fusion, Ojama Knight. Activate Scales. Pass. Surrender. Bro, why can't I Pendulum Summon? So let's see what he can do with Morphtronics. Cellphone. Let me just explain to you this card, right? It's the heart and soul of the deck here. While in attack position, roll a 6-sided dice and special level 4 lower Morphtronics among them, ignoring the summoning conditions. It's literally an Adamancipator. Special summoning another Cellphone. Not once per turn, by the way. Not once per turn. Which triggers again to summon out another Morphtronic monster. Into a Needle Fiber, into a Plague Spreader, into an Auradon. The Morphtronics are all machines, by the way. Hence the name. If that wasn't obvious. There's Librarian. Yep, Synchro. Yep, Synchro. There's a Warbotan. Plague Spreader comes out. Into Garden Rose Maiden, drawing a card. Into Black Garden. Black Garden gets activated. Into Coral Dragon, drawing a card. Special summoning out the Turbo Booster. Brings back the Garden Rose Maiden. Where art thou? Searching a smartphone. Which is, I think, like Cell Phone, but it adds instead of special summoning. Gets a Remoten to his hand. Repair unit brings back the Cell Phone. I think that's basically Monster Reborn for Morphtronics. Makes a Savage Dragon, drawing cards, building a board very slowly with your combos. There's a Ravenous Crocosaur Armador, repair unit for a Remoten, which brings out a smartphone from the hand and adds another Remoten and repair unit for another cell phone into Herald, into Clearwing Synchro Dragon, and finally Dragite. Wait, there's more. Junkbox, machine dipping the cell phone into Zexal, into Clearwing Synchro Dragon. Bro, hard summoning Zexal, by the way. Hard summoning Zexal. Our opponent, unfortunately, is playing Neck Knights, which don't activate. So you just summon Neck Knights, put them on the board, and attack over some stuff. But unfortunately, it's still not going to be enough for the Zexal. Morphtronics, hard summoning Zexal. Very cool. This is called Raversal. No, I'm not just mispronouncing the word reversal. No, this is Raversal. Memories of Hope draws 4 cards. Hand Destruction. Ancient Chant. Hand Destruction, again, drawing and thinning his deck. Summons out Ra. Pays 7,900 life points. Activates Reversal Quiz. Successfully pulls it off and swaps life points with his opponent. Paid 79 with Ra. Swap life with your opponent. Now your opponent has 100 life points. Send all your cards to the graveyard. Activate Black Pendant. Burn your opponent for 500 damage. Raversal FTK. If you guys watched the anime, the original anime, you're going to find out why this is called Weevil. So our opponent here is playing Exodia, Obliterate, Unexpected Die, Wonder Wand. Yes? So what we're going to do, right? We're gonna Unexpected Die for a limb. And then normal summon the head. Send the head to draw 2. Into the legendary Exodia Incarnate. Do you know what this card does? During your end phase, you can add a limb back. So we're going to slowly mill with Obliterate, sending pieces from our deck to be able to add these back to our hand and slowly win and get all 5 pieces of Exodia through the effect of Exodia Incarnate. Our opponent's going to draw for turn here. Call by the Grave. Activate Call by the Grave, target a limb. It was a tag duel. It was a tag duel, by the way. Say goodbye to Exodia. This replay is Worms. Worms, by the way, Worms. Have you guys ever seen Worms? Well, he's got the combo. Zex Meteorite. Let's go. Normal summons Worm Zex. Dumps Jagen to the grave, which then allows it to be special summoned in face down defense and sets W Nebula Meteorite. Our opponent's going to Desires and pass with a bunch of vanillas. Yes, very cool. 3 Kartaros in the hand. Attack. Sending a Kartaros. Setting the Meteorite. Setting up here. Oh, yes. Double Magic Cylinder. Very cool. 3rd Meteorite. Sets the 3rd Kartaros. Here it comes. Oh, Extravagance. Ah, nice vanilla deck. Very cool. Good deck. Here it comes. No, not yet. Come on. Pull the ripcord. Pull the ripcord. There we go. Nebula Meteorite. Flipping 5 worms. 5 worms are flipped. Kartaros is, when it's flipped, draw a card. And in the process, deck thins to add his cards. Nebula Meteorite draws 5 cards. Meteorite again. Draw, 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 draw. Set and flip. Adding and deck thinning. And then drawing with the Kartaros. And the Meteorite. Meteorite number 3. Flipping them all back up again with the 3rd W Nabera Meteorite. Adding, 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 and drawing 5 more. Draw for turn. Tribute Summon Slifer for 25,000 attack and get Magic Cylinder. Let's go! Inzektor Metalfoes is next. This is a pretty cool deck. I talked about this on stream a lot recently. There's actually a surprising and really dumb amount of synergy between Metalfoe monsters and Inzektor monsters. So he's going to pop the Hornet here, which triggers the Dragonfly to summon Centipede out the deck. This is a little bit of a taster for you if this deck eventually wins the poll. Thank you, by the way. Shoutouts to Rata, rank 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! For releasing his Inzektor Archetype Archive on the day Konami posted the finals of Inzektor versus Photon. Thank you, Rata. You literally won the poll with your video. Good job. Rip Photons. For anyone who used to play back in the day, for anyone who used to, 2012 meta, I think this was, nobody enjoys this. Nobody enjoys this. Inzektor's popping your whole field. Hornet pops Smoke Grenade, however, by Vylon Cube. Smoke Grenade going to trigger and pop a card out of our opponent's hand here. Do you guys see what's going to happen? Are you guys seeing the pattern? Are you guys seeing the synergy? Here it comes. There's Dragonfly returned back to the field with the Giga Weevil. We're going to make the Aromaseraphy Marjoram into Charles, non-ironically. Charles hard summoned. Hornet popping the Smoke Grenade off the Charles once again, summoning with the Dragonfly for 2 Inzektor monsters out of the deck. Smoke Grenade looping now 2 cards out of the hand. Hornet popping Bismugear, so he's going to be able to get a search in the end phase, triggering the Centipede for a Ladybug search. Hornet equip Hornet, popping his own combination to get a search of a Metalfoe card. The synergy is unreal. Pick a Felina. Equips Hornet to the Dragonfly from the deck. Gigamantis is popped by the own Hornet there, triggering 2 more times, not once per turn, by the way. This is an era of cards that were designed without the once per turn clause. Dragonfly, once per turn, once per turn. Thrice per turn, no. Apollosa gets made, Dragonfly equips Hornet. More Hornets are equipped, popping more cards, self-popping, triggering Dragonfly for like the 12th special summon or something. Union Carriers here, Ladybug equipped up to the Centipede, increasing the level. 1 more combination, Bundleum summon of 2 Inzektor monsters into Verte Anaconda, equipping the Hornet for 1 more search off of that combination for another Metalfoe monster, summoning Hornet out of the deck into Sasada King, which I'm pretty sure is basically just a boneless negate on legs, into Dragoon. Inzektor board, by the way. Inzektor board. Carrier, Apollousa, Anaconda, Society King, Dragoon, Charlemagne, 2 cards looped out of the hand. And also in the end phase, sorry, 3 cards looped out of the hand. Charlemagne popping twice, 3 times total, hitting the smoke grenade. Nice deck. Brother. Nice degenerate hand loop mechanic, by the way. Charlemagne again triggering in the opponent's end phase for 4 cards looped in total. Apollousa negating the effect of the Harpist. And then he's just going to proceed and attack for game. Inzektor Metalfoes, everyone. This is what we could be seeing if Konami designed this card, right? Our boy here is playing Combo Swarm. Combo Evilswarm. Unexpected dying to Evilswarm Heliotrope. Lefty-righty for Noodle Fiber. He doesn't want to play regular Evilswarm set 5, flip a floodgate. No. He wants to play Combo Evilswarm. Rescue Ferret off of the Talti Dragon. That's a Mandragora he summoned there, by the way. That's 2 Evilswarm monsters. Into Guard Dragon LP. Doing some Guard Dragon plays. That was with the Chambermaid there. Dragunity Romulus. Adding the Lance. Giving our opponent a bunch of tokens here. Phalanx comes out of the deck. We all know this stuff. Into Link Cross. Summoning 2 tokens. For Marcher. Giving our opponent all of the Rose tokens. I'm not sure if that's going to be relevant. We'll see. We'll see. Into Herald. Adding an equip spell. United We Stand. That's a Cosmo Blazar, by the way. Evilswarm, by the way. Evilswarm deck, by the way. By the way, this is Evilswarm. Shooting Riser into Apollousa for 3, 4. Bringing back the Heliotrope with the World Legacy Guard Dragon monster into Evilswarm Origin! Evilswarm Origin has an effect where when a monster is destroyed in the field, summon Evilswarm monsters or something from your deck. Summons 3 Evilswarm monsters out of the deck. Heliotrope, double Kirkion. Black Garden gives his opponent more monsters. Into Ophion. Finally, searching Infestation Pandemic. Kirkion has the effect to be able to... is that a Marionetter? Where did that come from? Union Carrier is made. Another normal summon for another Ophion. Searching Infestation Terminus. Do you know what Infestation Terminus does? It basically, it's compulse for Evilswarm. You can like banish your Evilswarm monster and then compulse your opponent's monster. United We Stand equipped to Apollousa because we want to, you know, negate 7 times. That's a just Dragon Buster Sword equipped to the Ophion, which is at 3550 attack, by the way. So, the irony of Union Carrier equipping Dragon Buster to Ophion, you know, the Dragon Killer from back in the day. Activate Meltdown. Get Alistair. Do we want to negate Alistair? No. We don't need to negate Alistair. Do you know why? Because we have Apollousa with like 7 monster negates. And Buster Whelp. Terminus going to bounce in the end phase. And our opponent is not going to stand a chance against our Ophion deck. Equipping another card from the deck. Mandragora to the Ophion there. That's a 4550 Ophion. Look at this guy's name. Stuck in 2013. Tenyi. Alright. Summoning out the Tenyi there for Monk. Vicious Cycle or Dragon Cycle adds the new Tenyi, sending Mermere or Mari into Shaman. Shaman pitches to bring back Mermere. Brings out 2 tokens here. 3 tokens. This is one of the few cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! That has a thrice per turn clause. Passing on Saharasara and Berserker. Our opponent summons a Relinquished. We draw 2 cards from the field spell. He's going to Kaiju the Saharasara. And then he's going to Relinquish Steal it. Some stuff's happening here. I don't know, you just summoned a Tenyi out the deck. That's cool. Super Polymerization is activated. Fusing into Vermilion, but that's okay. We've still got Shaman plays here. We're going to go for Napata or something. And then, like, I don't know, a bunch of worms are made. Okay, we're still not going to be able to out that thing. Some more tokens are hit onto the board here. Millenniumize Restrict Ash is summoned, and he stops the field spell from drawing cards. Passes turn. Top decks the Monster Reborn for Sarasata. Attacks over. Millenniumize Restrict steals though. Passes turn. Upstart Goblin. What's he top deck? And Vanity's Fiend. Pass. Does he draw a monster? No. 3,400 life points. What has he got left? Ashuna Matata into Monk. Banishing the spell from the grave. Special summoning, banishing the Vishuddha to bounce the Millenniumize Restrict there. Summoning out another guy from the deck into Shaman, pitching, getting the Sahara back, and Tribute Summoning for Vanity's Fiend. We're back in it, boys. Sets a Storming Mirror Force, however, and gets Storming everything back to the hand. That's the set Ashen Pass. Dragon Cycle, going back. Who's gonna win this? It's anyone's game at this point. Oh, Hex-Sealed Fusion top decked off the top here. You could have set this and passed. Wait a minute. He summoned this thinking he could special summon. He misplayed. He actually thought he thought he could special summon here. That's why he summoned that. Yeah, I see what he's doing there. Okay, dude. This is a Fluffal replay here. I'm sure you guys have seen a bunch of new support that came out for Fluffal. I think that in Toon Chaos, they got like the new level 9. There he is, Whale. So Fluffal used to be a cool little, you know, fun OTK deck. You know, a nice little Fluffal Tiger, pop some cards, Wolf attack 7 times, or maybe it's the other way around. But now this, because of the new support, Fluffal's turned into this really degenerate, super, very fun dragon turbo deck now. So, yeah. This guy's opened the absolute nuts. Look at his hand here. That's like 20 cards in hand. There's Penguin going to be able to special summon Dolphin from the hand, which resets Toy Vendor. Pretty good. Sabers gets hit there. Must be nice. Bahamut Shark into Toad. Yes, into Toad. So just to play around Nibiru after summon number 36. Frightfur Fusion into Very Fun Dragon. And Apollousa. Pretty nice board here, dude. Pretty nice board here. Into Morphtronics. By the way, we're going to see this Morphtronic player later. This Morphtronic player is going to show up later. You know what's so funny? Whenever Table 500 is announced, people just play against each other. Just randomly queue up against each other trying to farm replays. We will see the same Morphtronic player later. Unfortunately, he had to lose to this guy who was farming replays for his Fluffal deck. There you go. That's a nice Fluffal board. Next up, we've got Gagaga. Gagaga versus Marine Cess. Gagaga is a new deck that became pretty decent, I think, in Duel Links. I don't know how relevant it is just now, but you can actually do a bunch of rank 4 plays and stuff. I mean, you know, you could play these in Adamancipator previously, but nah, we want to play actual Gagagas. Utopic Onomatopoeia summons out Gagaga Magician, non-ironically. There's rank 4 number 1. Dweller, and then we can bring back the Go Dwarf into Utopia Double. Yep, double, yep, double, yep, double, into Utopic Kaiser. Then we can summon Gagaga Coat, bringing back the Go fuck yourself. I don't know what these things are called. There's a rank 4 number 3, Gagaga Magician, changing the attack of rank of Gagaga Girl into 38, into rank 8 plays now. Then we're going to go into Rebarian Shark on the Utopic Kaiser, and we're going to get Utopia's... I don't know what's going on, dude. How did you do this? Bruh, how did you put 6/6 monsters on the field? I love the opponent top decking Nibiru for turn. You gotta love the top deck Nibiru for turn. Mad. Mad. So I don't really know what this board does other than the Dweller and the 38, the Rafflesia, but... Okay, well, he's still playing. He hasn't been stopped yet. Into Anemone. Into the field spell. So he's going to be able to make the... I don't think it's the towers because he didn't make it with the Crystal Heart. But the tower... The thing gets popped and then he attacks. And Rebarian Shark stacks 7th one to the top there. So apparently this board doesn't actually do anything other than make Dweller. So, okay. 7th one into Umbral Horror Masquerade and Utopia Lightning. And that's like 30,000 damage. I don't know if you guys have seen the finale of Zexal. I won't spoil it for you, but it probably looks something like this. Pure Gagagas. Very cool, very cool. This next replay is called Water Bean. Water Bean. Unexpected die into Bean Soldier. Into Scorpio. With your plant plays, Arrow Mage tributes the Bean for Lone Fire Blossom. Into Lone Fire, into Lone Fire. What's the last plant he's summoning? Spore. Into Cross Sheep, instant fusioning for the most powerful monster of 2017, Theseus. Triggers to bring back Lone Fire to summon Gigaplant, by the way. Needle Fiber comes out for Vylon Cube. Searching what? Smoke Grenade? No. Supervise. Any old school OG plant players? There's Gigavise. Brings back the Lone Fire Blossom to summon Mardell. Mardell searches Rose Girl. We're going to make Lambda, special summoning Rose Girl, and the Gigavise to make Archosaur into True King of All Calamities. Do you know what True King of All Calamities just did there, by the way? It declared water, making all monsters in the possession water. Links it off for an Apollousa. Summons Exceed Dragon. Spore comes out, making it level 4. Living Fossil with Bean Soldier. Bahamut Shark, summon Toad. Bahamut Shark summon Toad. He traded a VFD just to make all of his monsters water so he could bring back Bean Soldier and make double Toad. That's what he thought was the best play. There's a Super Poly into Winda. It's negating the Squamana, not really doing much versus the Toad army and the Shark, and the opponent scoops it up there. 2019 versus 2020. I'll let you figure out what that means yourself. So we've got 2019 here with a hand of Orchestrated Return, Circle, Roar. Do you see? Are you getting it? Ah, he's a comedy. He's like a funny, you see? So he's going to go into some Salamangreat plays, bringing back the spin. Oh, who misses this? Who misses this? Do you guys miss last? Oh, it's like nostalgia. Instant fusion for Kaminari attack. Bringing out the Dark out of the deck. The danger hits the Jaguar. How very convenient. Bringing it back to go into the Barricade Borger. Oh, we're lining up some Darks on the field, you see. This triggers Wolves to add back Gazelle. We've even got Bardies from 2019 with sending the Phantom Knights, getting the boots, making a link to. What's he gonna make? What's he gonna make? Well, now he gets to go into his Orcus plays, sending World Wand for the Orchestrated Nightmare, going into Galatea for Dingirsu, attaching, linking off for Masquerena, activating the Fog Blade, getting the Fog Blade, and sending the Babel and passing. Do you see it? It's 2019. It's Orcus, Thunder, PK, Salamangreat versus 2020. 2020 activates Analyzer in hand, using the effect here to special summon a monster off the top. Of course, why wouldn't it be? It's Guardian. Masquerena activates the effect into Unicorn. Quackimera is going to negate and destroy. Also triggers Gazelle in the process, because why not? Dumps the Falco into the normal summon Alistair, but we've got the Ash Blossom here. Going into the Gallant Granite, adding a rock monster from his deck to his hand. An Earth mod? Was that a miss he added? Maybe I'm seeing that. Researcher, I think it was added. Special summoning another Rockman off the top here. Into Rapier, excavating more cards. More cards off the top here. Look at it. He's playing all the day. He's playing Eldritch. He's playing Rockets. It's 2020. Oh, that's a Nibiru. Excavate Nibiru. Oh, wait, no. It's only the big guy that does that. Dragite hits the board. Titan Pop. Chain Titan. Thunder Dragon Matrix. Chain Titan. Miscellaneousaurus, summoning a tuner out the deck to go into Needle Fiber, bringing out another tuner into Link Cross plays, but that gets Fog Bladed. Is that going to matter? Nope, because we've got Cursed Eldland. Pay 800, add them to the hand, draw 2 cards off the talents here, sending the Sanguine, targeting the Babel, forcing out the Dingirsu in the graveyard, triggering the Bardish, popping the Tuna. Eldlord summons itself back by sending the Eldland and sends a card from the deck to the grave into Secured Gardener for Invocation into Merkaba. Oh yes, he would have killed it with Purgatrio, by the way, but don't worry, it's because he has to display the rest of the game, alright? See, these are the 2020 plays. Adding the Invocation, the Alistair back to the hand here, setting off in the end phase for his trap card, in the main phase with the Sanguine. Attacks over some boys, end phase, gets a set, Sanguine, and our opponent is going to draw for turn. What does he draw? Orchestrated Return. Goes for the Falco, bouncing the Gazelle back to the hand. Sends the Orchestrated Return with the Dingirsu. Draws Desires into Afterburners. Into Area Space. It's 2020. 19. It's Ray. It's Ray. Activate Afterburner to force out the Merkaba. Chain Widow Anchor. Oh, yes. Amazing. Normal summons Ray into Kagari, adding back the Widow Anchor. Linking off into Sunlight Wolf, triggering Gazelle. Gazelle going to send a card, sending Will. Returning with the Jaguar into another Sunlight Wolf. What card is he going to make now? Heatleo! Of course, Heatleo. Chaining to steal the Lord to not be popped there. Activates the Will of the Salamangreat. Bringing back the Sunlight Wolf into the Borswood. Oh my god, Stewie, I think he's going to go for the Bosswood. Dingirsu activates, sends a card, Boral Sword, attack, for game. Apparently, 2019 is better than 2020. And this is the last one I got sent. I split these out, but yeah, it's basically, yeah, these are gonna, this is how these things work. Bunch of rank 4 plays, kind of like the Gagaga stuff we saw earlier. But, of course, we're going to go do some Raidraptor plays, because there's an XC deck that deserves any attention. It's that one. Not normal summon. Oh, did he not even normal summon? That's hilarious. Why'd you need to normal summon if you're just spamming level 4's Smile? Infinity Bardiche. Getting a rank up here. Oh, yeah, this is hilarious, actually. I remember what this is. Dweller. Yep, double. Yep, double. Into Utopic Kaiser. Summoning out a rank 9 and a rank 7, sending and passing. Dweller in the standby. Main phase activates a bear, negates the bear, chains the rank up. Targeting Big Eye. Chains the rank up, targeting the Big Eye. Summoning Ultimate Falcon and summoning Kali Yuga. Cards cannot be activated for the rest of the turn. Ja 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 ja. Oh yes. There you go, boys. There you go. That, my friends, is the Raidraptor XC power.
Happy birthday to you. Okay, I'm not gonna.
What do I just do? I just hold it? You're not gonna finish the song.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Farfa. Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
I have to make a wish.
Okay. You want to blow with me?
Okay.
Okay, on 3. 1.
Wait, do like that. All right. 1. Well, you have to make a wish. It's your birthday, so you have to blow, not me.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
But we blow together. White people happy.
All right.
All right. The votes are in. Almost 700 of you voted. The winner of Table 500 October 2020 is, by a very significant steep number, this might be one of the highest ever. He's coming. He's coming. Yajiro Invader Turbo. The shifty boy moving from zone to zone. Monka W. He's coming. I hope you'll enjoy the next Table 500, probably closer to the next ban list or something like that. Thank you everyone for being here. And until next time. Ow, that hurt. Adios!